Let's see if we can find you some winners for this shortened round 15 of the Telstra Premiership. It kicks off on Friday night when the Bulldogs take on the Panthers. Of course, some players missing for both clubs. We'll wait and see how this one turns out, Loz.
Yeah, I think Bulldogs will be too strong. Of course, Penrith are missing Sivan Asiva and Lachlan Coote's been ruled out for the rest of the year, so that's a big blow for them. I really like the way that the Bulldogs are playing at the moment. They're plenty of energy, plenty of enthusiasm. Their left edge attack is dynamic at the moment. Goodwin and Josh Morris are scoring a lot of tries, and I think they'll generally be too strong. Okay, on Saturday, just the one game. It's up in Townsville when the Cowboys take on the Roosters, of course. No Jonathan Thurston, no Matt Bowen for the locals.
No O'Donnell, no Willie Tonga in their side. So I think this is a game that the Roosters can win. They've improved over the last couple of weeks. But again, they've got a lot of work to do. They've got to be able to use the ball a little bit better. The chance to run, that's what I like about the Roosters. I'm picking the biggest upset over the weekend, Roosters over the Cowboys.
Okay, let's move to the Sunday action. And of course, down there at Olympic Park in Melbourne, the Storm will host the Tigers. Plenty of players missing also for the Melbourne Storm. Robbie Farah definitely missing for the Tigers, Gary.
Yeah, that's a bit of a blow for them. But Johnny Morris slotting in there at hooker, I think, he plays his best football when he's at hooker. So they won't lose as much as the Melbourne Storm, of course, because they're without Smith and Slater and Inglis and Johnson. If the Tigers are ever going to beat them down there at Olympic Park, it's this weekend, and I think I'm going to go the Tigers.
Okay, there's a game at Brookvale Oval where the Seagulls have a few more missing than they did for Game 1 of the Origin Series. They take on the Canberra Raiders, who do get Terry Campese back.
Yeah, look, I think the Raiders would be disappointed with the fact that they lost last weekend. They had that game wrapped up a number of times, but they failed to close the deal. Manly are missing a couple of their key forwards, Watno, Glenn Stewart, Brent Kite, and one of the Raiders' strengths is their forward pack. So I think the Raiders' dominance there will show, and I think Terry Campese will be looking to prove a few people wrong. And finally, on Monday Night Football, the Brisbane Broncos have a host of players missing, of course, on Origin duty. They take on the Sharks, who are looking to win 4 in a row, Gary.
I know. What can you say? I think the Sharkies may actually go 4 in a row. They are missing Trent Barrett, a big blow for them. But he is on Origin duty. But the Broncos got so many key players missing. I think the Sharkies can go back-to-back and go the Sharks 4-4.
We'll wait and see what happens, of course, on Monday Night Football. Don't forget, you can see every game every week right here on Fox Sports.